Sean, where do we start with that? We hate losing, and that was a defeat to a very good side, but blimey, could Oldham have done any more to win that?
I don't know, mate. We can always do more to get the victory, but I just thought that, the lads emptied the tank out there today. We went in half time with nothing in it. They scored 2 tries from our errors and yardage, and then we addressed it half time about showing a bit more fight. Came out second half, we was flying. They made an error and we scored straight off the back of it. And then, it doesn't help though in the start of the game when you lose your 9, your captain Wildy. After a minute, he just wigged out the substitutes and we burnt a sub and we had to play ET in the heart at 9. And but the lads are hurting they're actually hurting. They've emptied the tank and they left everything out on the field, and I asked them to do that, and full credit to our lads. They kept fighting to the end, but we just burnt too much juice, especially late on.
There wasn't much. I mean, I hate losing like you, so there wasn't much I loved in that respect. But what I do love is how desperately disappointed everyone was, because that felt like that could have been a win all the way through that second half. I felt you guys believed that you would win that game because of how well you were playing and how you were controlling the game too. Yeah,
we controlled the game really well in the first half, and they played the long game really good. They just rely on completion, hand it over in corners, make you come out of your own half, and then they try and thrive off your mistakes. And like I said, there was a couple in the first half, but we only made 2 errors in the first half. Second half, we were really good. We had some really intent in our D. Our kick chase was really good. We was really good, and they just played the long game on us. But I think we've just got to bottle that up. We've got to bottle that up. Kick chase, the intent, the ruck, and we will score points. We can score points. It's just they just had more of the pill the second half.
And nothing was ever going to be won or lost in terms of the season today. I think this will sting for fans, for players, for you. But this wasn't a playoff game. This wasn't a decider, and you should take so much from it. You've shown the resilience, 10-0 down, losing your captain before he'd even had his hands on the ball. And Oldham were there, and I would hope ultimately you take so much from it.
Oh yeah, we do. You know what I mean? Like I said, the boys are hurting. I'm just disappointed. For the lads, all the effort they put in. They was out on their feet towards the back end of the game. There was a big turning point in that second half. I think we put the kick up there, and if Benny catches that ball, we go in 10 points up. Just fumbled it, and then they go down the other end of the field after the back of a penalty, and they had 4 sets on our line. We camped out for 4 sets, and we just kept turning away, and then obviously they didn't score, but I felt like that took a lot out of us, took a lot of juice out of us, and then probably the last 8 minutes we were just hanging on a little bit, but there's plenty of fight in this team. We'll be back. We'll go again next week against Barrow, and if we can bottle that up, we'll have a real good run at it this end of the season.
Were there any injuries today? Obviously Wildy didn't come back on, so presumably he's not going to be available next week. We'll find out about that. Did George Hurst come off with an issue?
Yeah, we had a couple of lads out on the feet. George, I think it was tight calf. ET, had a couple of spells out there. He's tight calf. Matty Wildy with his HIA, and just sore bodies basically. It was a real brutal game out there.
And a word finally once again on the Oldham fans, who at times made it feel like a home game.
Oh, they was outstanding, especially in that first half when we were going in that corner. Fans was cheering us on, and then we went real after them. You know what I mean? They can thrive off our fans. So they was outstanding today. Just disappointed we didn't get the victory for them. But like I said, we're trying hard. We're really knuckling down and we're working hard for each other. And, we'll be dust ourselves down this week, and we'll come back fighting against